And Kathy Burrows is here too from Hershey. Hi, Kathy.
Good morning. How are you?
It's always nice to see you. It's always nice
to
because
see you
Kathy
too.
makes us cookies all the time.
Yes, she does. Nice.
Big old plate of cookies this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And Troy is here. Hi, Troy.
No,
Actually,
Dale.
it's
Oh,
Dale.
sorry, Dale. That's right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Troy's the other handsome man from Zoo America. Can you close that, Newman?
I've had a couple of beers.
Oh, that is no excuse.
I'll let you off this time.
So is this a little possum?
This is Oliver, and he's about 8 months old now, and he isn't a possum. He loves your microphone.
Oh.
What do you have on? Oh, good stuff on there.
Listen to him smelling that. Oh, yeah.
I think there's beer on that from there.
Might be.
What do you think, Oliver?
Oh.
And he's all ready for Creatures of the Night at Zoo America and Hershey Park in the Dark.
And Zoo America opens up this Friday.
Yes, it does.
Newman's little boy Jake actually had his birthday party over there.
Yeah, I heard
Couple
that
weeks
he did.
ago.
Yeah, you have a good time?
It was a great time.
Yeah.
I never knew that you guys did birthday parties at Zoo America.
Yeah.
And what a cool deal, because when we got there, the room was all decorated, and my wife really, really loved that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was nice.
There, you guys always do it top notch. You have the little Hershey candies, the miniatures all over the place, and the kids just went crazy for that. And the first thing they did, the little boys that got there first, ran over to the little window where there was the bats. And the bat window, and they're like, yeah, check it out, there's bats in here. So they were fascinated with that, and then all of the other displays that you have in the room where you have the birthday parties. It was a phenomenal thing. I'm really excited. We're probably going to do that again.
Looks like
great.
Newman will be celebrating his birthday at Zoo America.
Maybe
Well,
Yeah.
what's so fun about that is you learn when you're having fun and
Yeah.
you retain it longer. And who knows, one of those little boys may grow up and want to be a zoologist.
Maybe.
You just never know. Yeah, I
Right.
agree with you. I think it's really fun to do something educational. Plus, it keeps, when I have two boys, it keeps them more in control.
Right.
You know, then you let them run wild. You never know where you're going to end up when you have boys.
I had no idea. I was having so much fun, I didn't realize I was learning anything.
Yeah, there you go. And look at
Really?
you. You know what a bat is now.
Cute. So Dale, what's her name again?
This is Oliver.
Oliver. So Oliver will be around for Zoo America for Hershey Park in the
He
Dark.
sure will. This is his first Creatures of the Night, so
Of
he's
course.
patiently awaiting the opening on Friday night.
Does he ever play possum?
He does sometimes.
When, where he just pretends to be dead?
Just when he doesn't want to be bothered, that's when he just curls up and you don't even know he's around. He's got this neat tail that he can hang from. It's a prehensile tail, so he sort of acts as that, like another appendage, sort of like another arm and leg. So you can find him hanging around in the trees and look up when you go
Aw,
through
what
the
a
zoo. You never know what
cutie.
you'll find in our trees.
So he may just be hanging upside down?
He might be hanging there.
So do people bring their flashlights, or does the Zoo America provide people?
They should bring their own if they have them. That
Okay.
will save them the cost, and we have some there that they can purchase.
Okay,
But
got
They
it.
can bring their own. It makes it a lot easier.
And then
for
you put some kind of
Actually,
a.
we don't do that anymore.
Oh,
we
no
just
kidding.
let it go the way it is.
Okay.
We found that it didn't cut down that much on the light.
Okay.
And most of our animals are pretty far away from where the flashlights are shining. So
Aw, and so what else
Okay.
what do you have besides Oliver, who's so sweet?
I brought Kathy's favorite along because
Oh.
I know how much she likes birds.
Some sort of a winged creature, I
Yeah,
bet.
Dale's real
Creature,
funny, and he said to me, I'm bringing a small bird. Well, I'd like to know Dale's definition of small, because to me it's like a monster creature, because I'm
Aw.
afraid of anything with wings.
Now, how many rides are going to be open at Hershey Park in the dark?
Actually,
on
everything is open except for the water rides. Everything.
Really?
So it's like more than 50. We've got 10 of the roller coasters open.
Oh,
Of course,
great.
they're all renamed for the season. We have some really good entertainment. We have the Screaming Mummies and Bunsen and the Burners.
Okay.
And of course, we always have the costume characters. And this year, Treatville is in a new area. It's up in two of the catering areas, which is wonderful, because if we would happen to have some inclement weather, it's under a roof. And Treatville is entirely new this year. Oh, pardon me as I flinch when I see the
away.
waves go.
Kathy, would you like to hold this for me?
Yikes, Dale. Dale knows how to keep me at a distance. It involves a winged animal.
Oh, this is a beautiful owl.
This is the bar now. This is Cosmo. She's close to 20 years old and still doing well for us. That's pretty old for a bar now.
Aw.
And it's one of the birds here in the state of Pennsylvania that's starting to be threatened. There's just not many of them around anymore.
Is Cosmo blind?
He has cataracts, so with its age, it still can see. You can see him looking around.
He's looking
but
at
he has
Kathy.
a little trouble. It's
Yeah.
a little cloudy when he looks
Smells
out at
fear.
things these days.
I was just wondering if he was the owl that you guys brought out for Jake's party, because they said that the owl that was on display and we got a little demonstration was blind, and one of the reasons why he wouldn't survive in the wild right now is because of the fact he can't see.
We do have a number of birds that we use at the zoo that are either have eye injuries or wing injuries, and we often use them in our education department because that's such a good story to tell about how we can use a lot of those animals that couldn't make it out in the wild to do our programming.
And that's why he's lived so long as well,
Yes.
because you don't let the predators get
Sure.
to him.
And he's got a ready source of food. He doesn't have to worry about food or any of those kinds of things, or shelter. And he's protected from predators.
That's where we're going to let Newman retire to.
Really?
I'd
Yeah.
like to have a few exhibits open.
Put me in a cage, feed me a couple beers here and
I
now.
might have to enlarge it a little bit, but I think we'll be okay.
I'll take 2 cages. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
That'll be
that's
good.
it.
So-
We have a double.
Opening this weekend, Zoo America and Hershey Park in the dark, and it is
Yes.
for 3 weekends.
Yes,
is that
it is.
right?
And this year we open on Friday nights at 4 o'clock. We're
Oh,
4
that's
to 10
nice.
on Fridays, 2 to 10 on Saturdays, and 2 to 9 on Sundays. So, and we are actually open, of course, Friday is Halloween, the 31st, so we're open on Halloween night. Great
Yeah.
night to come out. And as you know, we don't have anything scary at Hershey Park other than the roller coasters, and if you're me, the birds. But for most people, there's really nothing scary at the zoo.
That's the best
so
part.
It's a really wonderful option and a really great way to come out, because the teens do seem to enjoy the roller coasters. As, you know,
I love them in the
it's a lot of
dark.
fun. Yes, and it is, as you know, it's a lot different in the wintertime because the lighting is a little subdued, and it's the only time of the year that the zoo's open in the evening. So
I
it's a
always
great
love
opportunity.
the Great Bear at night, and when you're in the front
The Great
seat.
Scare.
Yeah, is that what they call it, the Great
That's
Scare?
what it is, the Great Scare, you're right.
I love it because you really do feel like you're flying. You feel like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
You know, you just feel like you're flying, and it's dark, and you can't see much, and it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a great event. We really enjoy having it, and we're hoping for some good weather this weekend. I'm manager on duty on Saturday, so I'm excited to see what people think of what we're doing this year. So, and as the zoo is also going to be bringing some animals over into the park,
Oh, yeah?
just to kind of remind people, don't forget to come over to the zoo, because the zoo is up there at the top of the park, and a lot of times people forget that they're there, and they're
You
having so
can
much fun
yeah.
with the rides.
Yeah.
We make sure that people know that the zoo is available, and you have some great activities at the zoo
We have
as
a
well.
lot of different things going on this year. The zoo activities start at 6, so you can come and enjoy the park. And also, if you don't want to go into all of Hershey Park, you can just pay to come into the zoo portion
Okay.
from our parking lot. That's a little new this year again also. Second year we're doing that again. But we've got some programs in the zoo. Every night there's animal shows. There'll be at least a dozen places where you can stop and see animals close up. We'll have reptiles and alligators out. We actually have a place where you can touch a reptile this year, so that'll be fun. We have the Scatty Shack. I'll let you figure out what's going on in there. And we've got a lot of other just fun things for kids to do, to make luminaries, howl with the wolves. There's a couple things that I think they'll enjoy.
That's cool. So it starts on this Friday night.
We're this Friday night, 4 o'clock, 4 to 10 Friday, 2 to 10 on Saturday, and 2 to 9 on Sunday. It's the next 3 weekends. So,
Obviously,
and-
people can buy tickets when they go up to the park, right? But
yes, definitely.
They can
Yeah,
get 'em
it's a
online,
one-price
too, right?
admission. I'm not sure that we're online for
No?
Halloween,
Okay.
but it's only $23.95, and it's 50 rides, which is great, plus all the entertainment in the zoo and so forth. And then juniors and seniors are $16.95. So it's really, you were talking earlier about good values and stuff, but
Yeah.
it really is a good value when you think of all that you get for that amount of
Sure.
money. If you come on Saturday, you can come from 2 to 10. That's 8 hours. So.
And it's
good
not
time.
hot
Yeah.
standing in line.
No,
It's not hot.
no.
I know. Yeah.
You know, waiting for the roller coaster.
Weather's much
What do
better.
you calling the brand new roller coaster for Halloween?
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit instead of Fahrenheit. Yeah, and it will
Excellent.
be open unless, there'll be rain or something.
Sure.
All the rides are kind of weather permitting. But,
Right.
yeah, it's the last time because the roller coasters will not be open for Christmas. It's too cold.
Sure.
So if you want to come out and ride Fahrenheit,
Yes,
this is your time
definitely.
to do it.
Great. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dale.
Thanks, guys.